Imagine this, a single mother, tears streaming down her face, clutching her phone in trembling hands. She thinks she's texting a friend, just one last desperate cry for help. But instead, she sends it to the wrong number. Hours later, there's a knock at her door. And when she opens it, standing there isn't a friend, but a millionaire who says the words that will change her life forever. Before I take you into this emotional roller coaster of struggle, faith, and second chances, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, because stories like this remind us how life can flip in the most unexpected ways, and you don't want to miss the next one. It all began on a freezing Thursday evening in a small town where the lights flickered and rent notices piled up on kitchen tables. Anna, a young single mother of 2, had just put her kids to bed. The fridge was almost empty, her wallet had only a crumpled few bills, and tomorrow's rent was due. She had no family left to turn to. Her parents had passed away, her ex-husband had walked out years ago, and every attempt to pick up extra shifts had been denied. That night, as the wind howled outside, Anna sat at the edge of her bed, hugging her phone to her chest, whispering, "Please, God, just show me a way." Out of despair, she typed a message to her friend Lisa, the only person she ever confided in. Her thumbs moved quickly, tears dripping onto the cracked phone screen. "I don't know what else to do. I don't have enough for rent, I can't buy groceries, and I feel like I'm failing my kids. I'm scared. Please, if there's anything you can do to help, I'm begging you." Her heart raced as she hit send, unaware she had mistyped the number by one digit. That message didn't go to Lisa, it went to a man who lived across town. A man whose life couldn't have been more different from hers. Michael Carter sat in his penthouse, staring out at the city skyline with a glass of untouched wine in his hand. He was a millionaire by every definition, the CEO of a thriving company, admired, feared, and envied. But behind the glass walls and expensive suits, he was alone. His wife had passed away 3 years ago, and his only daughter lived overseas. He had money, but no warmth in his life. That's when his phone buzzed with the message. At first, he thought it was a mistake, some scam, but as he read the words again, his chest tightened. There was raw pain, real desperation. Something in him stirred, something he hadn't felt in years. He debated all night. Should he respond? Should he ignore it? Or should he, insanely enough, find out who sent it? By morning, as Anna dragged herself to the kitchen to pour the last drops of milk for her children's cereal, her phone buzzed. The reply was simple, "Where do you live?" She froze. Her heart pounded with fear. She hadn't told anyone her address. She wanted to delete the message, to pretend it never happened. But something inside her whispered, what if this is the help you I'd for? By noon, a knock echoed at her door. Anna's stomach twisted as she pulled her children close. Slowly, she opened it, and there he stood. A tall man in a tailored coat, not the kind of person who belonged in her crumbling apartment hallway. His eyes were kind, though, softened by something she couldn't explain. "I'm Michael," he said, his voice calm but firm. "I think you sent me a message last night. And I think you need help." Anna's first instinct was to slam the door. Pride burned in her chest, she didn't want pity, didn't want to feel small. But her son tugged at her sleeve and whispered, "Mommy, who is it?" That's when her voice cracked. She stepped aside just enough to meet Michael's eyes. I don't know why you're here. I didn't mean to bother you. But yes, I did send that message. And yes, I'm drowning." Michael didn't lecture her. He didn't judge. He simply handed her 2 grocery bags he had carried up himself, filled with bread, milk, fruit, and a box of toys for the kids. Anna's knees gave out. She sat on the floor and cried as her children squealed at the sight of apples and crackers. Michael crouched down, lowering his voice. "Listen. I don't know you, but I know what it's like to be desperate. I lost my wife, and for a long time, I didn't want to go on either. But someone helped me when I didn't ask for it. Let me do the same for you. That night, Anna sat at her table, food finally filling her children's plates, while Michael watched silently. She didn't understand why a stranger, let alone a millionaire, would step into her life. But over the next weeks, he kept coming back. At first, with groceries. Then, with help fixing the leaky sink. Eventually, he even helped her find a job in his company's local office, though she didn't know he was the CEO. He wanted her to earn her dignity back, not feel like she was living off charity. But it wasn't easy. Anna battled her pride, her fears, her distrust of men after years of abandonment.